Three, two, one, and we are live. I am Sean. Welcome to Wings. This is Wings Week in Review, everyone. Hello, Facebook. Hello, YouTube on the Federal Prison Talk channel and on the Wings for Life International YouTube channel. This is March 25th, 2025. I've got a guest coming today, Adam Oakey. He's a criminal defense lawyer. He's been in and out of jails all through his youth. He was an MMA fighter, and then he turned his life around and went to college, law school. Now he's a lawyer. He'll be here shortly in the office. In the meantime, I have Ann Edenfield-Sweet. She is our founder of Wings for Life International. She's going to give you guys a little update of what's going on this week with Wings for Life. I give you Ann.
Hi there. Thanks for joining us today. Well, we've had quite the week, but I have to highlight it by saying I'm a new grandmother of twin boys that were born yesterday. So that's the highlight of my week. And I've been out in Las Vegas, Nevada, where they were born. And so I get to see them today for the first time. So that's my big news. But of course, Monday night at Wings for Life, we had a fabulous talk. 3 former gang members who had shared with us life in the gang, how they got into the gang, and then how it was like in prison and then coming home. And very powerful talk. And that is available on our YouTube channel. I recommend everybody seeing it. And if you've got a loved one that's going into prison, we've got now 3 talks by gang members. And I would listen to all 3 because it helps you if you've got a loved one in prison, how can they stay out of a gang? And then also, what is life like? And how do you keep your children out of those gangs? And the bottom line that they always say is there are 2 options, incarceration or death, regardless of what happens with your fancy gang life that you think you have. The ultimate options are incarceration or death. And those are not good options for anybody. And of course, we're offering that 3rd option of joining the Wings Power Team and getting out of the gangs and helping us to help prevent people going into prison in the first place. Then, of course, Monday night, we are going to have our very own Marty Wolf, who, thank heaven, is working for us, but over the years on her extensive long career, has worked with Fortune 500s, Fortune 100 companies. She has done big promotions, TV promotions, radio, you name it. Marty has done it and done it at the top corporate level. And we are so blessed to have her with us. But she is also going to be teaching us about personalities and the color of your personality. And so, we know about all the different personality tests and Myers-Briggs and all these different things. Well, this one is really good. I think it's going to be easier for us to understand. What color are you? And then how do you work in a workplace with people that are of different colored personalities? Your spouse, your family members, children, when you have children and all children, and I had 4 of them, and boy, they had 4 different personalities. And so it's going to be really exciting. I can't wait to hear what Marty has to say. And that's Monday night, our Wings for Life Monday night meeting, 6 o'clock Mountain Time. And then, of course, our Lifewise family workshops are going on. They go on Tuesday night, Thursday afternoons, and Saturday. Anybody can join them. Again, they're all Zoom. So that's some of the highlights for this week. I'm going to turn it back to Sean because he's got some wonderful folks in our office that are there doing community service. And then, of course, we're going to have Adam Oakley, and I'm very eager to hear from him. So, Sean, I'll turn it back to you unless there are any questions for me.
All right. Thank you very much, Ann. Appreciate it. I see Katrina is in the room. Hi, Katrina. How you doing?
Hi,
guys, so we have different volunteers and interns and community people that do community service, and we never know who's going to show up at Wings for Life. But I got a couple people here today. I'm going to have them come over and tell you what they're doing for Wings. How about us, Jose? Start with you. Have a seat. Guys, this is Jose, and you're doing a community service volunteer?
Yeah, hi. I've been doing volunteering here for about 3 weeks now. And what led me here is that I had a lot of free time. And this was something that this particular subject is something that I would hear a lot about in the media and in movies. And, and I myself started to see that it is an issue that's every day evolving and growing. So I wanted to spend my time here and help out with what I can, and
Sure.
it's been really amazing.
Great. We're glad to have you. So what they got you doing while you're here?
Every day is a different day. There's always stuff that can be done around the office itself with like office tasks for events, presentations, on top of computer work, because every event there always needs to be media created, whether it's for physical papers or actual like social media posts.
Yeah.
So all kinds
Or
of
like
stuff.
this show. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So yeah, there's always something to do. On top of just being able to be around such a welcoming energy and for anyone, regardless of their situation, but on top of that, being able to experience and deal with people who have been incarcerated or are recovering from that, it's really eye opening, and it's a really awesome thing.
Thank you. I don't know if you know, I was in prison, so now I'm not.
And that's the thing, it's a blurred line. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. You should never ever assume that one has or hasn't, but it is a very real thing. So it's something that I like. I'm very proud to be here.
No, I appreciate it. And being in prison, if we knew there was more people like you out there that actually care,
Yeah, no, it's
that care. When you're locked up in prison, you don't even think the world knows you exist.
Yeah.
And to know that there's people out there like you coming here,
right,
giving up their time, it means a lot to me, and I'm sure it means a lot to the guys that I left behind in the prison I was at. So
that's always my hope is to remember that there's still people there and they're not in the best conditions and they don't have a voice. So hopefully with programs like this, we can be their voice. People like Anne and people like programs like Wings for Life can be that voice that maybe you felt like you didn't have in there.
Right. No.
And that there's a light in the life outside of that.
Yeah, light at the end of the tunnel, and there is a life after prison. You know what I mean? Thank you very much,
Sean. Yeah.
And next, I'm gonna have Kiona. Kiona, come on down. You're the next contestant. I guess Anne left. Let me take her off the screen. She left, and so this is Kiona. And Kiona, you're also a volunteer or community service intern?
Yes, I'm voluntary community service for Wings for Life.
Okay. And what have you been doing here since you've been here?
Well, this is my second day, so I've been watching the videos of Anne and learning from Anne and her videos.
Okay. So what do you think of our little outfit here?
I love it.
You love it?
Yes,
okay.
I do.
All right. Okay.
I wish I would have known about you guys a long time ago.
Do you have friends or family in prison?
Yes, my baby daddy is in prison for a long time. So
a long time. When's he getting out?
I don't know.
Long time though.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you talk? Do you write him letters or call him or
No.
you contact with him? No.
No.
Okay. Maybe that's something we'll talk about another time.
Yeah.
But, it's tough, but the fact that you have somebody in prison and you're helping us out. I mean, it means a lot. I was in prison myself, and like I just told Jose, when there's people out there who actually care for us. A lot of guys in prison don't know you people exist.
Yeah.
We don't think anybody cares about us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I really appreciate what you're doing. And are you going to keep coming back here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Baby. Oh, I have a newborn. He's 10 months.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank
okay.
you.
Yeah. Okay. Great. Okay. So if we can help you out with that, we get baby clothes here and all kinds of things. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah. Right, Mary.
Right.
We can if you need food or if we can't provide it, we have partners that we can phone call away. So do you need anything that you can think of? Stroller, baby food, clothes? I mean, anything like that. You let us know before you leave today.
Okay.
Whatever you can think of, and what we can get it for you.
Okay.
And we have a storage we can take over today to get you started right today. So we don't just help people in prison; we help families and friends and anyone. But this started for the families of incarcerated people, not for the people in prison, but for their families. Now Anne's expanded to help people like me that are coming out, but originally it was just to help you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because
Awesome.
you guys do time too. While they're locked up,
Yeah.
you suffer too. You have your own prison you go through.
Yes.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay. Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. And Adam's not here yet? Oh no. Okay. I'm going to show you one of Adam's commercials. I hope he walks through the door any minute. This is the guy where he told me 3 o'clock. Let me show you one of his commercials there. We're going to take a commercial break.
Yeah, I might.
They talk big, but I really was. I bring what I've learned from the cage and life to fight for you. I'm Adam Oakey. If you've been injured by no fault of your own, you need compensation. You need someone that'll roll up their sleeves, stand in your corner, and go toe-to-toe with insurance companies. I'm your hometown Albuquerque attorney who's got your back. If you've been hurt, call me first. I'm Adam Oakey. No BS, no jokes. Hey, that's not funny. Call us today.
All right. So that's who I'm waiting to come through the door in a minute, guys. Let me get to some of these comments and chats. And Adam should be walking through that door any minute. What time we got? He's a little late, but Katrina says hi, and then she says, beautiful outfit, Annie. Oh, well, Ann just left. I didn't get a chance to. Hopefully she saw that, Katrina. And she said, hi, all. Any news on your son, Katrina? Oh, Kathy D from Australia. How you doing? And she does have good news. I don't know if she told you yet. It's down below, Kathy. TJ's in the room. TJ, I know you want to talk to Adam Oakey. You should be walking through this door any minute. He promised. Anyways, Katrina says, Kathy D, yes, the marshals picked him up this morning. He is on the move. Kathy D says, that's awesome. Katrina says, yep, 16 and a half months in county jail was ridiculous. Yeah, so I know she's waiting to hear from him. Hopefully they send him to a camp. This week we had some donations, guys, so I want to give some shout outs. Just, I don't know, half an hour ago, a lady named Cheryl Armstrong came through. She gave me permission to say her name, and I want to thank you, Cheryl. She gave us a whole bunch of men's clothes and dress clothes, and what we can't. So what we do is we put them in storage. We have giveaways, we have events, and we give all these clothes to people who need them. Or if you need them, give us a call. We can go down to storage. We have some here now. Also, Linda Kronk, what?
Linda Kronk.
Linda Kronk gave us other men's dress clothes. I know the suits are right over here. A whole bunch of stuff like that. We had an anonymous donor gave us a bunch of kids books, kids puzzles, kids books. And we get a lot of kids stuff here, guys. Like I was telling Kiona, we got lots of toys for your 10-year-old. Everything, you know, food, clothing, toys, books. We'll hook you up. You'll have more than enough. So you can look around. We got boxes and let's see what else is here. And I'm waiting for Adam. So I guess while I'm waiting for Adam, what do I do? All right. How about ask me some questions? I see some comments here. And Rains Tracing Art. Hi, I have some questions about suing Firestone. Okay, well, I'm waiting for Adam to come through the door, and he does do personal injury. I don't know what Firestone, that's the tire company, or they also...
The Firestone company was over in Liberia when we went over there, and we saw him.
Mary, come on, save the day.
Okay.
I'm going to give you Mary Briggs. She works for us too, guys.
Okay, so Ann and I went over to Liberia to help the folks over in Liberia with the prison system, and Raymond Balabambo, who is the starter of Wings over there. So the Firestone company is their base is in Liberia. And so we saw the trees that were stripped so that they could get the oil so they could make the tires. So that's where they're at, is in Liberia. So I don't know about going to sue them, but that's where they're at. And evidently they treat their employees very well. They provide housing and a vehicle and education and all the amenities that anybody could want if they were working for Firestone.
Okay. Well, that's more than I know about Firestone. So maybe I won't get. I just had a flat tire the other day, guys, and I won't go to Firestone. Get it fixed.
One discount.
I guess I could tell you guys about Wings Work Project. So what Wings Works is we are going to put inmates to work right out of prison. Me and JD are in charge of that, and we are actually still hiring, I think, 2 people right now. If anybody's in the Albuquerque area, you're out of prison, or you know somebody getting out of prison, we still have 2 positions right now that we can hire for, and we're going to hire a lot more. But we have a couple companies one company, Halls of Design, a lady named Margie Halls designs clay ceramic artwork, pueblos, and angels, and all kinds of different ceramic items, and she sells them wholesale into retail stores. And she's retiring, and she's donating her whole workshop, all the tools, all the material, all the customers, everything to Wings for Life, so we can continue keeping her company running, and the profits we make off that will go to hire more inmates and to keep Wings for Life running. And I heard something at the door. No. So anyways, we have that up and running, and we just finished our workbook and worksheets for that. We have training videos. We are all ready to go. We're working on finding a building. Right now we're using Margie's shop, and this is one of the kind of the artwork that we create right now. And I know if you are getting out of prison, we are going to be sending applications to prisons that you can fill out while you're in there, and you get out. And then once approved, you will have a job waiting for you when you get out of prison. We have partners that can help you with housing when you get out, transportation and clothing and all that. So while you're 6 months to the door in prison, you can have a house waiting, a job waiting, and people like me, myself, and everybody you've met here at Wings for Life, all waiting for you when you get out of prison. All you got to do is want it. You got to want to change your life while you're in prison, and we're there for you. So we're putting all this together, and it's ready now. We're taking 2 more people right now. So the wait kind of is over. Last week, I offered a free T-shirt, a Wings for Life T-shirt. For anyone who wants to sign up for one of our YouTube memberships. The memberships start at $1.99. They're monthly memberships. They all have different perks. There's like blooper videos you can get. We can do one-on-one phone calls for you. We can advertise your organization or your family and do shout outs for you. But right now, the first person who signs up for any of our memberships, we will send you this free Wings for Life T-shirt. It's $1. It starts at $1.99 a month. That's less than 7 cents a day, guys. And it's tax deductible. You just let us know. We'll send you the tax forms. You can write that off. So the first person, there's a join button on the Wings for Life YouTube channel. Underneath all the videos, a little button says join. You click that, and the instructions are there. Less than a minute, you could be a member. So we have that going. And I don't know if our guest is showing up today. So let me see if I have some more comments here. Rains Tracing Art says they did a thermostat change on my car. And then he says they gave me a bad thermostat, and the thermostat that ruined my engine and my head gasket. Now I'm paying close to $8,000 to replace it. Yeah, that's a lawsuit. That's $8,000, and you just went in for a bad thermostat. Yeah, you definitely got a case. Katrina says lawyers are always late, but they're never late to court. They show up for that. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. He promised me he'd be here, guys. I'm sorry. Got another comment here. Joe Fish Gaming. I'm not gonna lie. You look like my teacher. Maybe thank you.
Is that good or bad?
I don't know if that's good or bad. But you know what? We just had to go speak to a group of teachers. What's that? 2 weeks ago at a teachers conference, and one of the things I brought up was that there's a big shortage for teachers in the world, but they don't want to hire felons. And I know a lot of people that would make good teachers that have been to prison. I was in prison with teachers too for something they did off the clock. Not that they did at school, but if they could change their mind or policy and maybe, hire some ex-felons, of course, we'd have to have our teaching degrees, but it'd be worth going to college knowing you could get a job as a teacher. I mean, that's something I might be interested in myself. But right now, they don't want to hire. Getting a job when you're out of prison. It's not always easy. Yeah, McDonald's, Starbucks, Subway. I can go get all those service jobs, or they need a plumber. They want somebody to crawl under their house. They're glad to hire a felon for that. But, as far as somebody to teach your kids, no. So the stigma is still there. It quite hasn't changed. Device is not connected. Ann is back in the room. Hi, Ann. I know I lost you there for a minute.
Well, I had gone away because I didn't want to have my picture showing or anything else going on. But since he's not there yet, I'd like to bring back the volunteers.
Okay.
And so, because we could ask some questions of them.
Jose, Kiona, Ann is calling you back. Can you guys you guys mind?
Yeah.
Is all right? I got 2 chairs, so.
Yeah. So,
Help us
so
out, 'cause our lawyer did show. I don't know what's going on with him.
yeah, we'll make it interactive. And so,
You guys
okay.
can see yourself.
So,
Yeah.
Josh,
Oh, yeah.
I know that you have helped me tremendously.
Jose.
while you've been in the office.
Jose,
Yeah.
Jose, what did I say?
you said
Oh,
Josh.
Yeah, sorry, Jose. Yeah, I know who you are. I'm so sorry.
No.
But I want you to share some of the things that have been the biggest surprise to you, because you came in cold into an office and you didn't know what in the world you were getting yourselves into. And so what are some of the big surprises that you've had?
Well, one of the big surprises was that there even was such a place like this for so many different people, whether it be the former inmates, their families, or even just people who want to volunteer, right? And they don't know where to give their time. So that was really cool to find a place like this. But secondly, also just how much help that is offered, whether it's physical on the spot help or just help for resources and information. Like, for example, that our guest today was supposed to be an attorney. And while they couldn't have been here today, I'm sure they'll be here another day. But that's already such a awesome resource to have at one's disposal, because when we think of something like attorneys or legal help, it kind of freaks us out or gives us anxiety, or we don't know where to start. But a place like this makes that connection to these harder resources a lot easier.
So you've actually witnessed that and seen that then.
Yeah.
And you've been in the office for a couple weeks. So you really have gotten a flavor of all the variety of things that happen all day long. It's never boring around our
A
office.
lot of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's why I couldn't think, because too many things.
Yeah, different things happen here every day. It's not the same boring office job, or you never. And when we go out and do things, you might be going to the prison one day, you might be going to storage, you might be going to the church for a Zoom meeting on Monday. But we travel, we go different places, right, Ann?
Absolutely. And the prison
taking tours of buildings soon. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
also,
And of course, once we get our Wings Works office going, then we'll really have so many more opportunities for people. Now, Kiona, I don't know you yet. You're new, and I've been out of the office this week. But what intrigued you about Wings? You could have gone and done some volunteer work in any office. What was the interesting part about Wings that you found interesting?
Because my PO, she gave me a list of places that accept community service. So I did my research on every one of them. And I seen that you guys had a lot of good views. And, I had some people in jail court tell me that you guys are very good people and it's a good program. So that's why I decided to choose this.
Oh, well, that's always good to know that we have a good reputation. But we really do try to help people, because there's nothing worse than when you're in trouble and you are reaching out and you get that dear old answering machine, for the 50th time, and somebody will call you back, right? It's the, 3 months later and no call back. That gets pretty discouraging. So we do try to be a voice or a face at the other end of that call. And if we don't have the answers, we'll try to at least, give you our best suggestion of where to go and who to contact. So now I know that Jose, that you really helped me a lot with some technical issues on the newsletter. And so you've got a lot of expertise. What kind of field are you looking at going into, long term for your career?
Yeah, I think my end goal is I want to be my own boss. I'm super free spirited and I like to have my own schedule, live my own different places. So I think my end goal is a bachelor in business administration. I'm kind of in a way halfway there. Life takes me, like I said, places but yeah, that's my end goal, is definitely business and just kind of being able to run, whether it be my own business and whether that's life, a brand, or whatever it may be.
Yeah.
Be my own boss.
Okay, Sean, you just got a message there.
I just got a word. Adam cannot be here today because he's stuck in court.
Oh.
So, whatever happened in the court, that I can forgive him for that because I've been to court.
Absolutely.
You never know. The guy in front of you takes forever to get sentenced, or there's mistrials. There's witnesses that don't show up. It could be a number of different things. So, guys, I will have him back on the show again. I'm sure he'll call me in a pop. He just left a message though. So, guys, I any of you that tuned in to talk to Adam Oakey, I'm very, very sorry, but he's stuck in court. He can't make it, guys. So we're gonna do the best we can to fill you in on Wings Week in Review. Anyways, so we got you guys. So
I know it was. I hope we weren't too bad.
No. So you said you want to be your own business and all that. So that's kind of what we're working on in the next office here. And Ken Jackson also is helps people start their own business. I don't know if you talked to Ken about that.
I haven't. I've only been here like 3 weeks or so.
Okay.
There's
So
a lot
when
of
we're done
conversations
here, I need
that-
to get you two together,
Yeah.
and Ken can help you out with the permits and the LLC and all that legal stuff. Choosing a name. You too.
Who would have known? Like, who would have known?
So see, there you go, guys, and that's what our Wings Works project is. We're not just hiring people to do arts and crafts. We want to help you start your own business. So our whole program is, by the time you finish our program, it's a 4-month introductory course, then 4 more months of advanced. So by 8 months, you walk away with your own business. You've got all the permits, the licenses, everything you need, and we've helped you find the customers and the retail. So you guys are in the right place, so we can help you.
Yeah.
So start with that, and the next
Right. Yeah.
you get what I'm saying.
Right. No. Yeah.
Okay.
And like I said,
Yeah.
we also. I just want to put it.
Fiona, you said you were interested in your own business because, Sean's exactly right. That's what Wings Works is going to be all about. It's going to be a job training program. And what kind of field were you interested in? If you were to start your own business, Kiona?
Yeah. Oh, so my husband, we started our own business. It's called Torres Cleaning Company, but we need the LLC like he was talking about. So that's great that I'm here because I need to go talk to him.
Talk to Kent. Yeah. It's easier than Kent tells me. It's easier than you think.
Okay.
And you can do it all online now.
Okay.
And I don't think it costs a whole lot of money. It's less than you think.
Okay.
It might be a couple $100 or something, but I don't think it's that much. Do you know, Ann, on an LLC?
It's less.
I don't know.
I'm hearing it's less
When
than
I
that.
did one, it was so many years ago. I have no idea what the current cost might be.
I'm hearing from the audience. 2 people in the audience say it's even less than that.
Well, I have both an LLC and an S corp,
okay.
and I think I spent less than $200.
Less than
on both of
$200.
them. That's been a little while, so it may be more, but
So
But you
while
can
you
do-
guys are here doing your volunteer, let's work on your businesses too.
yeah.
Let's help you out because that's part of it. That's what we want to do is help you. You know what I mean? You don't always have to be doing something for us. If it's helping you, it's helping us. That's what Wings for Life is all about. We want to help you guys get your own business. So you're in the right place. I guess good thing we had you on here right now.
Yeah, you too. Like you already have everything, and you just need that little thing.
Yeah. So now you want to get legal and go, and then we got our YouTube channel. We'll do free commercials for you.
Right, just sign up.
Okay.
Yeah, you gotta join our membership.
And you have a marketing expert at
And we have a marketing expert back there.
That
Exactly.
And see, we'll help you grow your business.
Okay.
All right
thanks.
here. So,
Wow.
and anybody else out there that's watching this video right now, the numbers scrolling across the screen. And if we're only in Albuquerque, I'm sorry that we can't help you personally in other places. We're working on that, guys. But give us a call if you're in the Albuquerque area. Come on down. We'll help you get your business going too. You know, you don't have to have somebody in prison. We'll help anybody really that reaches out to us. Am I right, Ann, about that? We'll
Oh, of course.
anybody, right?
Yeah. Anybody that walks in the door, we never say, have you been in prison? Do you have a loved one in prison? We never ask those questions. If you walk through our door, that means that we're going to try to be and provide those wings for life, to give you wings to fly for the rest of your life. That's where the name comes from, that we want. And of course, the life in our educational program is life skills imparted to families through education. But while you're doing your community service, part of that is that's where we have people learn to type and put together their resumes and do all those things. So you could be watching some videos about starting your own business, Kiona, and then you could be doing the research on the LLC and putting that together, and that would count as your community service time. Absolutely, it would.
Oh, cool. Awesome.
I'm going to catch up on some comments here. We got Rain's tracing our. What paperwork do I get to fill out to turn into the courthouse? I don't know if you think I'm not the lawyer. If that's what he got held up in court. So if you haven't heard yet, so we're gonna have to have him on another show. Katrina says, Sean, if he doesn't show, it's not a reflection on you. That's on him. Okay. Going to go in case Sam calls. Bye. Oh, Katrina's leaving. Bye, Katrina. Where do I sign up the program? The phone number's on your screen. Scrolling on the bottom there, or just go to wingsforlifeinternational.org. The website's also on the screen. I wanted to start up my dog walking business. We can help you with that. And Kathy D out of Australia, you all do such an amazing job. Thank you, Kathy. She's in Australia, guys, and she watches.
Down under.
Down under. Josh, what kind of ideas do you have for your business? Did you have anything specific? You've got a plan yet? An elevator pitch? You know what that is?
There's so many things that I feel like the world is changing. So I'm looking at it from a business perspective. Like, what does the world need?
Do you want to do services, or do you want to sell a product, or what? You know?
I think no, and it's just that's why I really want to get my actual education, like my actual degree, to where I can kind of put myself in different positions and advantages that right now the world doesn't offer without that.
Do you know how many CEOs that I've been watching? Like Netflix has the guy who did WeWork, the Uber guy, all these different series, and most of them CEOs dropped out of college. Yeah. Don't finish your education. I'm not saying don't do that.
Yeah, I know, and that's an amazing. But
they started it before they finished their college. So.
Right. It's just in me is something that it's a goal that I have for myself.
Finish your college. I didn't mean that.
No, but that's such an amazing point that I try to make too. Is there's some really great minds out there that can do it without that. For me, it's just a goal that I have.
All these people on the way up were told that they'll fail and they can't do it. That's a bad idea. It's not gonna work. Right. Don't listen to those people.
No.
Right. Push that negative stuff away.
Yes.
Believe in yourself, and it'll happen.
Oh yeah. Heck yeah.
You too.
Thank you.
So you've already kind of got your business started. You just you want to get legal and get promote your business more. And
yes, because we do jobs, but I want to be able to get
some good accounts, right? Yeah, get some good some of these higher class.
Yes.
I mean the everybody, you have a service that everybody needs or wants.
And I bet that you kind of also want like that, kind of like that relief, like, okay, like I'm good, like it's something, whatever happens, like I know everything that I'm doing is good.
Yes.
And move forward.
Do you know the story behind Mary Maids? Have you heard of that one?
No.
So do some research on that one.
Okay.
There's a woman just like you. Now she runs multi-million-dollar house cleanings for Mary Maids. She's big time, but she started just like you.
Okay.
It's another success story. I like those happy ending stories.
And her baby's 10 months old, so it's very impressive. Good for you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
you can do it.
She's in the right place, like you said.
Yeah, you're in the right place. We got your back. We're all behind you. No negativity from me. Just do it. Let's
Yes.
make it happen. Need some help? Got it.
And I also wanted to add that, you know, with COVID, I have felt very comfortable here in the office. Everyone is very, very respectful, and people, some wear masks, some don't. And I just wanted to add that 'cause sometimes people are still a little scared to come out in the world. And it's cool because a lot of stuff can still be done virtually, like these, if you're not totally comfortable being out. But if you're ready to come out and come to the office, I feel really comfortable and safe here.
Yeah.
Because it's still kind of a weird time in society, you know.
It's we haven't had masks now in 3 weeks, is it?
Yeah,
And it almost seemed like so long ago, but
Yeah.
it seemed like
Yes.
yesterday.
right. But
I don't know where my mask is right now if I need it.
But I'm
No.
saying is either or. It's okay to still wear a mask, and it's okay to not wear a mask, and that's just something I feel safe and comfortable.
Yeah, we haven't heard from Fauci. I think he's on the milk carton. Somebody
Oh.
saw him. He's lost out there somewhere.
Yeah, no, I've been just keeping up with the state, right? Is
Yeah.
what we have. Because you know the actual yes, but yeah, good stuff coming our way.
Let me see if I got all the comments going. Looks like I got one more. I know he got held up, but send out another email when he reschedules. I definitely will do. I will send out emails, and we'll give him another chance. He's held up in court, so whoever that he is representing right now is held up in court too, and it could be somebody facing prison time. And I got to understand, he's a criminal defense lawyer. He's also does family law and he does personal injury. So, but he's kind of on the defense side, so it's probably a good reason why he's in court. So, anyways, Anne, are you still with us? Okay.
Yes, I am. I
Right,
just don't
guys.
want to disturb you guys.
No. I'll probably wrap it up early, but I wanted to finish with. Do you guys have any words of wisdom for our audience out there about Wings for Life, or anything you feel a message you might want to tell people out there? Keona?
You first.
Wings for Life is a good program. I love it. I was incarcerated at MDC, so I never been to prison, but I was in MDC, so I love it here.
Kathy from Australia has a son in Australia prison, gets out in 8 years. So do you have anything to tell her?
Yes, just keep your head up. 8 years. I mean, it's pretty long, but he's coming home.
Coming home. Yeah.
And Sean, my advice for him, that's 8 years of your life. So when those 8 years are up, I want him to be able to say, I did this, 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 and this. And a couple things that anybody can do in prison is something that one of our board members did, Gary. He was spent 33 years in prison, but he learned how to fix every single thing in that prison. And so when he got out, and he'd also taken some college courses, and he wrote his own business plan, and he has basically a handyman service right now, and he can fix anything and everything. And he is making a lot of money, and it's because he learned how to do it in prison. And so that prison is a very rich environment if you take advantage of it. And if you don't just sit around all day, learn how to speak another language, read every book that you can get your hands on, go to every program that is offered in a jail or a prison, learn from the people in the pod next to you, because everybody has something that you can learn from and can be shared. So do not waste a day of our lives. This is a day none of us are getting back, so we don't want to waste a day of our lives or anybody behind bars. So,
Yeah, going to prison can be the first day of the rest of your life or the last day of the rest of your life, and for the family too.
Yep.
So my advice for the family and somebody go in prison, like Ann said, you read any book you get your hands on, no matter if it's Buddhism, if it's the Quran, what you read, any book you can get all the knowledge you can. Take every single class they offer, go to all the religious services, take any program that's offered, hang out at the law library. You know who the right people are, talk to them. You know who the bad people are, don't talk to them. And you just work on your mind, your body, your soul, your spirit. And the same for the family members. Now's your time to start reading books and get educated and find all the information that's out there for you to, now that your loved one's away, use that time for yourself as well, and you grow. And then when they get out of prison and your family gets reunited, you both have grown. But now you got a whole new world to face when they get out, and when you get out, all the roles have been changed. You know, you've had to play provider and mother and father and all this, and that person gets out of prison. It's not going to be easy, but if you guys work on it while they're incarcerated, it can all make a difference. It could be the first day of the rest of your life, not the last day. If that makes any sense. Anything else, guys?
No, just thank you. And to anyone who's curious and wants to check out Wings for Life, I recommend that you do. It will probably change your life for the better.
All right, and I got a couple last comments. Oh, Kathy from Australia says thank you. You're welcome, Kathy. Thanks for watching our show every week. And we've got Ambrosia. Wings for Life is amazing. I had the honor to help Ann and her team set up and facilitate the family day when I was incarcerated. This program gave me visitors time, even though I didn't get personal. Ambrosia, I'm so glad you're here. I was just talking about you today. I was trying to find your number to call you to come on next week, Ambrosia. I have the list of the returning citizens collaboration, and I have two people from Echo on there. Your name's not on there. I understand you're new. Could you come here next Friday? Our number's on the bottom of the screen. Give us a call, Ambrosia. Let me know. Okay? And she's visitors. Thank you, Wing and Ann. I hope she didn't leave yet. I hope she heard that.
I've got her number, Sean. Don't
You
worry.
got her number? Okay.
I'm curious. What time is it in Australia? I'm just very curious. What
Let's see.
time is it on Australia right now? Because she's joining us live.
Kathy, we're
8:41 a.m. in Canberra, Australia.
wow.
Dang.
What time?
8:41
Yeah.
a.m. It's the morning.
So it's morning. Okay.
Yeah.
I was just curious. So I'm glad we're not in the middle of the night for her or something like that.
Ambrosia says, okay. All right, great, Ambrosia. Ann's got your number too, so I'll be calling you. Thank you. What a way to ask a guest over the air. But Kathy, hope you all have a great weekend. And Kathy, Saturday morning, 8:12 a.m. You said 8:42. Maybe it's a half hour. I don't know.
Right.
Okay.
Maybe, yeah. So it's a big island.
Big
Continent.
island. Continent, yeah. All right, everyone out there, please subscribe, like, share this video, tell your friends. Hit that join button if you can. Free t-shirt. First member that signs up, we will send you a free Wings for Life t-shirt and so much more. Thank you guys very much. And God bless you. And we'll see you again next
Love
week.
to the boys.
What?
Love to the boys.
Love to the boys. And we'll see you next week with Ambrosia as our guest. All right, guys. Thanks. And